Hi, I'm Kelsey Boss, and this is Ford, my little 5-week-old. I am a doctor of physical therapy and now second-time mom, and also the founder of Compleo Wellness and Compleo Kids. And I wanted to spend some time talking to you today about I hesitate to say the word schedule because one of my biggest things in that first month is not tying yourself to a really strict or stringent schedule. But in our first 4 weeks, kind of the things we did both to foster development and start to lay the groundwork for better sleep and more routines later on. Babies really thrive off of routine, but you don't want to be so rigid that it can get in the way of your bonding or reading baby's signals and natural cues. So this time around with our second, I took a much more laid back approach, and it's been really beneficial. He's already sleeping better than our first one was. There are so many schedules out there where they say at week 2, start following this wake time and nap time and schedules, and you can drive yourself crazy trying to stick to that schedule. And with your first, I thought I was supposed to. And so I would spend the entire nap time trying to get him to fall asleep when he probably just wasn't tired yet. So what we did in the first couple weeks is, one, we were a little bit stricter with when we let people come to meet him so that we could really enjoy our time bonding with Ford here. So we let immediate family in pretty quickly, but waited until that first month was over to have lots of visitors. That's something I highly recommend. And this time we even did not have visitors at the hospital, which I also highly recommend. It's just really special time that you're never going to get back with you and your partner and your little one. So restricting visitors is the first thing that we did a little bit differently this time. And then from a schedule perspective, we basically just have contact napped all day. And that's really all we've done. And it's been great. When he's awake, he's getting longer and longer wake windows. So in those first 2 weeks when he was awake, we would do sideline play, which you can see some examples of that in our other videos. So from a development perspective, high contrast cards, eye contact, sideline play, really my favorite position to play with them that we spend a lot of times in our first 2 weeks is just sticking your legs out and letting them hang out right here. Unfortunately, he's already almost getting too long for this position, which makes me so sad. But this is the best position to play with a newborn in. They can fall asleep, but you can look at them, you can sing songs, you can play games with their hands like patty cake. So we spent a lot of time in that position. We did a lot of skin to skin, and even our 5-year-old got on board with that one. He asked to do skin to skin with him every day. What I call our daily dose of sunshine. So whether it was sitting on the back porch or going for a short walk, spending a little bit of time outside every day does help them start to understand daytime versus nighttime, because while right now you're okay with this kind of scattered schedule, when I go back to work, he does need to know that night is night and he needs to sleep at night or I'm not going to function. And so those are some of the things that we did in that first month. So we didn't follow a schedule. We did sideline play, play on our legs. We introduced him to family and we fed on demand. We didn't try to hold him off to hit that 2.5 or 3 hour mark to get the schedule for nap times or get the schedule for the eventual eat, play, sleep. That will come. So in that first month, just listen to their cues, feed on demand, sleep when they sleep, and it'll make your life a lot more relaxed than trying to follow a rigid schedule. All right, bud. You fell asleep. Great.